Please welcome Senior Vice President and Rural Strategy Leader at Wells Fargo, Tim Rios.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. All right. I got to say that I was sitting right over there yesterday and I was thinking, okay, tomorrow I'm going to be standing up there. Are folks going to listen? I'm not sure. I didn't fall coming up the stairs, so I'm already feeling pretty good. Again, good afternoon. My name is Tim Rios and I manage Wells Fargo's rural and native philanthropic strategies. It's a pleasure to be here. My very first Res conference, and I'm having so much fun. I'd like to thank Chris James and the organization's board of directors for inviting Wells Fargo to support this magnificent event, one that we've been at many years in the past. I've had a wonderful time so far. Everyone seems genuinely happy to be here and excited to see friends, colleagues, and to meet new acquaintances. Yesterday at the lunch, I had a chance to meet a gentleman out there while we were waiting for lunch. He said that while he's not in the position any longer to do as much as he used to do, he said he likes coming here to see the progress being made and to make new friends. And I think that resonated with me, and I think that's really what it's all about. Everywhere you look, there's something and someone trying to make something wonderful happen, connecting and growing opportunity. Each place that I visit, I try to learn something new about the area. And before coming here, I read about the Southern Paiute people, also known as Nuuvi. And I learned that historically, the Southern Paiutes were hunter-gatherers and lived in small family units. Their territory spanned across southeastern California, southern Nevada, northern Arizona, and southern Utah. And the Las Vegas Paiute mentioned that outsiders who used to come into Paiute territory often described the land as harsh and barren and arid. However, the Paiutes developed a culture suited to the diverse land and its resources. And so in addition to saluting all of you for being here today, I also want to honor our host who throughout history have leaned on resilience and fortitude and culture to find and carve a path into the future. Wells Fargo has collaborated with Native communities for more than 60 years and is a leading provider of capital and financial services to tribes and tribally owned enterprises throughout this country. Today, Wells Fargo has banking relationships with 1 out of every 3 federally recognized Native American and Alaska tribes in the U.S. We also bank more than 300 Native American and Alaska Native entities in 25 states. I'm also happy to say that Wells Fargo is present with 54 branches in or within proximity of Native and tribal lands. And probably the one that I'm most excited about is that Wells Fargo has nearly 1,000 Native employees in its ranks, and our Native People's Employee Resource Network counts on more than 3,000 individuals. And I'm also extremely excited to let you know about a new program that Wells Fargo launched January of this year. The initiative, known as Invest Native, will deliver $20 million in grants to Native-led organizations in 6 states. And I think there's a slide that's coming up here. This program that will focus in 6 states, Arizona, New Mexico, Montana, Wyoming, South Dakota, and North Dakota, will help organizations make more business loans, build more homes, and bring more financial education to families and children. And that's not all. The program will also help Native nonprofits upgrade their technology and support staff development and training, sometimes resources that are not easy to find. Another goal of this work is to inform others about the opportunities to invest in Indian country. It's an open invitation. I know there's a lot of corporations, even other banks here. Please join these efforts if you can in your own way. Next slide, please. I think also that something that we're extremely excited about is that the initiative will focus mostly and only on Native-led organizations, serving Native organizations in these 6 states. In closing, I just want to go back to the story of the Las Vegas Paiute. A November 2019 article in The Guardian covered the plight and successful ventures of the tribe. It stated that through strength and ingenuity, the tribe has used to survive centuries of marginalization, and that has parallels to the Las Vegas Paiute's creation story, which states that their ancestors roamed the desert as ants until the Great Flood forced them to crawl up a mountain and ascend trees. When the water receded, they returned to the ground and became two-legged humans and were especially communal and hardworking. And so in that spirit, in the last 3 days, I have also witnessed a lot of hard work and a lot of wonderful connections being made. And I hope, and we all hope on behalf of Wells Fargo, that those result in renewed hope and blessings for you and your families as you leave the conference and continue down your paths. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the conference.